at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Got a fight? Oh, okay.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Right.
Back to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
Oh, cool. You scared the hell out of me just now.
Lucas Van Ness drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. 47 yards on the
I just push him out.
Just 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Packer
my
football
mouth
here.
isn't
First
so
down
close
and 10.
to it. Sometimes when I'm eating or something like that. Yeah.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Packers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's take our first shot of the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. You look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop.
UFC Fight Night is not a pay-per-view.
A couple, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think it's considered a pay-per-view.
Now a handoff up the middle. Start. And
ESPN Plus.
About the 38-yard line.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and 4.
You look at this Packers defense.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Thank you.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's the 2nd down and 6.
Back to throw here.
Open man downfield is Duvernay. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Devin Duvernay.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Thank you, Brad, for making
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
There ain't much I can do in the first couple of possessions. He got 3 sacks out of those first 2 possessions of the game. It's going to be a long game with that defensive line. You still looking for it?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. This running game so important.
Are you so far down?
They know that.
Like, are you just like skipping through them randomly?
When he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their
You're not gonna
identity,
find nothing like
and
that.
that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll keep it on the ground. Start. Dances by him. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got going
back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
I told you Witherspoon was going to have a big game.
From the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Let's go get number 2.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe it'll get gray.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
He's going to have to give me some man. He's going to have to give me a couple of man looks.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I'll have to work for this one first.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are
3
ready
Red
to
Bulls
rock.
and a vitamin with it. Nothing but energy, too.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right, let's see. Let's see if he caves.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They go play action here on 1st down.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it
just back out of
that,
that.
and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
They keep calling fair catch.
Return,
and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Trying to realize all over the field.
To right around the 38-yard line.
So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So there's nothing showing at the top of the list?
Up the middle they go. Start.
To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Damn.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Click it. Next one, click it.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
A short throw to Musgrave.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
And there's not another ESPN Plus section? No, just look for ESPN Plus.
Third and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Start.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more.
Well, that is getting behind.
Just too much yardage to pick up.
He getting whipped on.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want.
I don't know what he's about.
Set up to keep making first downs,
I don't even know what that is.
Running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down and a yard.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the
ball. I just pulled up to see what channel.
Sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
I mean, I could have did that for you. I could have showed you all that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
How do you get to this?
They'll drop the throw.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers.
Yeah, whoever just fought Terrence McKinney.
This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet. As they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there.
Who's played that as good and as safe as he possibly could.
On the year. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Now I know what to do. Now I know what to do on offense, because he's a little bit of a chaser. A little bit of a chaser, so I know how to handle chasers.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Flushed out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. Open man is Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Joe Rogan? Yeah.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Somebody give me a zone ticker.
He let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he ran into. He was right up in his
zone ticker.
He was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done?
I'm going to have to look back
on
this
touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out.
I feel like I haven't seen
Maybe
no
momentum's
man.
getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
You see, maybe throwing those hard flats there. He may be like, I don't got nothing.
On the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Definitely looking to just launch it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points,
he's running the
then
ball
it can
well.
become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed
on
this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead.
You
need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Start. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them.
I've ran this play in a long time.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talked about coverage, we're just about
who was Greenlaw guarding? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who was Greenlaw guarding? Because
finding it in this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10.
I feel like he was supposed to be guarding somebody, and that wasn't the receiver. But
a gear for Walker running right.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
I mean, if we playing much, just let me know.
On 3rd down. Back to throw.
Oh, my God.
Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Start. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. Shoves him aside. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st down, start. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Chubb will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
We don't got the team to stop people right there.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Can't believe it's a game
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
You can't run the ball.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
You can't run the ball. You can't get no man looks.
It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Oh, man, that was close.
I'm so happy because I lagged the beginning of the play.
Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down.
It made me nervous.
No doubt on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker with his second touchdown.
Can't really break no yards, but at least we can get into. At least
and
we're able to get into the end
Seahawks
zone.
answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw.
And he is caught.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run on 1st down. Start. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Start. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Oh.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Damn.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, that man with a one-hitter quitter.
But he does have 1st down yardage.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
I switched to one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They'll run for it. Chubb, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
GG's, Priest. I don't know why I clicked the play. I didn't have to do that.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Seahawks, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay.
He held Brad down. I know how I won this game, but same time it doesn't feel. But everybody, it was a fun one. Got the Chiefs next week. I'll see you on that one. I'm out.